Imagine turning Mike. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, number one. Or good morning, Applejacks. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thursday / Friday, since it's the last trading day of the week. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. I literally just took my first trade right here. Took a sell there. Now we wait for the next setup. I am on a 24 tick chart today. I did go down by another 4 ticks. Probably gonna end up staying right here. I don't think I'll go lower than this, honestly, even when the volatility gets back where it was before, but we'll see. We will see. Entry looks pretty nice on a 1 minute chart. $265. Good morning, trenches. Oh no, what happened? Why are there crying emojis? Is that a neutral? Good morning, Janelle. How are you? I couldn't see the different colors on my cheat sheet. Oh. You know she's a mess. Y'all, why yesterday when I was journaling? Remember that last trade I took around 9:30? I forgot there was 9:30 news. It wasn't even 9:31 when I took that damn trade. That lost. I was journaling. I was like, please don't tell me I took this trade at 9:30. Please don't tell me I took this trade at 9:30. No, I did. I did. I did. And I ain't happy about it. And not Trench is calling you AJ now too. I'm weak. 150. 20. I might take some divergence trades today. Heavy on the might. We'll see. Well, counter trend divergent. $157. Well, hello. Oh, that might lose. I think I was supposed to break even already. Let me see something. First of all, I was late to the party. 20. Oh no, I wasn't going to end up breaking even yet anyway. Alright, maybe I don't want to take divergence yet. Maybe not. You want Chick-fil-A? When don't you want Chick-fil-A? Not victim blaming. You're highly disgusted. Even gold is acting up. They're who we thought they were. What is that from, Trenches? Don't tell me it's something where you're gonna have to take my black card for not knowing. They are who we thought they were. What is that from? I'm so embarrassed. I don't know what it's from. I don't. I do not. What is that from? Okay, thought we were gonna rotate up from there, but we did not. Applejacks, how rude. I think I should have it back. Hey, it is not my fault if I grow up a certain way. Listen, my head was in books, all right? I was not concerned with the matter. Oh wait, 17. Oh, that's pretty heavy on the downside now. Why didn't I take that? It's the trap that got me. The traps work. The traps work, ma'am. It's a Chick-fil-A opening. Oh, you wanted to open a restaurant? What kind of restaurant do you want to open? I should have taken this trade. For a while, when I took counter trend pullbacks, I wouldn't take it if it was a trap. But I can't. Okay, why did the bar close over there, but it didn't close over here? Huh? Okay, that's actually an issue. That's not good. Now I have to see if this is even the same fucking bar. Damn it. No, this is not. Oh my jeez Louise. Okay, so this is a problem. The bar closed down on here on my order flow chart, but didn't on these two charts. So now that chart over there is like one tick ahead, and that's not good. And I don't really know if there's a way to fix that. All right, this is what I'm gonna have to do because I'm gonna have to reload my NinjaTrader. This is so annoying. Why do I have so many fucking issues lately? All right, my chart will help me with that one. All right, I restarted my Ninja. So annoying. Clear that one's a franchise. That would be cool. So do they have different locations there? Or is it just one and you want to open the first franchise? Janelle, so on my order flow chart, I heard that, so I put the my bar reversal alerts, I put it on the order flow chart, and I heard a ding dong telling me that the reversal bar closed, but on my chart that you guys see and my entry chart, the bar hadn't closed yet. So on my order flow chart also, I have the bar status where it tells me like where the bar is going to close, whether up or down. It has a little sticker on it, and I noticed that it was one tick ahead. So like where it would say, you know, 0.25 here, it was actually it was either 0.0 or 0.5 on the other chart, and that let me know that it was a tick apart from my chart. Now I have to see. All right, y'all, give me a second because I gotta make sure. All right, I think this is actually gonna stay a problem. All right, I'm gonna try one more thing. I'm gonna reload all the historical data. I hope that fixes it. Because how does two charts that are the same exact size have different close prices? I can't trade that way. I'm technically going to be analyzing the wrong bar, which is not good. This is actually the first time this has ever happened to me. It's still off by a tick. I don't think I can trade like that. It's always fucking something. All right, let's try this. I'm gonna try one more thing, and if it doesn't work, I don't really know. Let's see. Damn, that means fuck, man. All right, I'm gonna try to redo the charts. I don't know. I just don't fucking know anymore. All right, what size chart? Oh, I was on a 24 tick. This is so stupid. I deal with the most dumbest issues known to man. I don't understand. And like all of this is just putting me behind. Now I can't trade because I gotta fix shit. Damn, I don't even have. All right, y'all, just give me a moment. All right, I'm just trying to rebuild my charts real quick. It's not what I want. This is just so stupid. Okay. All right. Now put the Inco charts 24. So stupid. All right. So open one last chart. Hopefully it doesn't screw me on the chart you guys see as well. This is so stupid, so stupid, so stupid. Are there lines on this chart? Okay, there are not any lines. This is actually gonna drive me crazy in real life. All right. Those two match. These two match. Okay. I think I'm alright now. It's the dumbest shit. Now that's fixed. Okay. Sorry, guys. Just one. I think you should still do it. You just might have to find a different location. Yeah, it's a little glitch. I've just never seen it happen before. Yeah, never ever. Oh, not the wrinkle with the thumbs down. 91 tick TP. What is going on? All right, wait a minute. Did we just have a... Okay, we did. A little spiky spike. This kind of makes me want to go back up to a 28 though, but I don't think I will. We'll see. Okay. Oh, something's not right. Why does that chart look like that? Didn't I just save it? I don't know, something's weird. All right, I could have gotten into that sale, but I'm just like thrown off now because I feel like my chart over here looks weird. Maybe that's it. Oh, you're an idiot. That's why. Okay, hold please. Hold on. Hold on. It's not right. Now that should be right. I accidentally opened up a 24 and 1 chart over there instead of a on these two charts instead of a 24 and 2. That should help with the way it looks, but all right, that's right. It's gonna drive me crazy. Oh, that fucks up the chart again. Oh my god. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take one trade and if I find that it's screwing me up, then I guess I won't trade anymore. I'm so confused as to what to do. This is another reason why I don't like trading on anything other than a 1 tick threshold. But you guys know when I was going up in Rinko size, it was like attaching to different parts of the swing and it was driving me crazy. And this is one of the dangers of trading with any other thresholds. Do I have the... I did. And I updated my Rinkos recently too, which they told me to do, and now I'm kind of wishing I didn't. This is so stupid. Oh, you're a beautiful soul. Surely, no, that's not what I said. Not at all. Except I didn't call myself stupid. I said this is stupid. I want to go get this Chick-fil-A mac and cheese all the time now. Hey, listen, that mac and cheese hit, but why do they charge so goddamn much? My God. Jeez Louise. I don't understand. All right, I think we're good now. I think. Well, aside from that still not being right, but and I'm losing connection. What is going on? I bet you that was the TPT. No, that was my personal account. This TPT does disconnect a lot. All right, we got 30 minutes. See what we can do here. So this was a setup there. All right, I guess seeing that it worked out, I guess I could take the trades. We'll just see. Hopefully I don't get hold. Hopefully. All right, and I'm not taking counter trend divergence. I lost once today with it. Don't need to lose anymore. It's equal volume in those two swings, so I can't take this pullback. Actually, I should be able to, honestly. 10. Oh, I said that? Ah, damn. I don't remember. Oh, because I had the 1 tick threshold. Okay, sorry. I'm a beautiful soul. Because AJ said so. No, it's little folks, not little shorty. Must be Chinatown. I'm about out to put a China. Damn. Oh yeah, Chinatown said, not up in here. Might get a new what? Oh. Oh. Why does that emoji look so crazy? Is that a water gun? We are all beautiful. All of us, yes. But not everyone in the world. All right, let's change to a downtrend. That would be nice. Oh, but I didn't really want that to happen there. Wanted it to happen lower. All right, what's the time-based chart look like? Lower lows, lower highs. All right. Kind of want to see the reversal up here and then the push down. Or we can just keep projecting. That works too. This is kind of where we bounced up like super wicky early in the session. Several 1 minute bars were like had really huge wicks off of this red line. Oh shit, that was my buy. It was so close to these two levels. I didn't think to really take it. I didn't expect it to actually push through there. I wouldn't have gotten filled though anyway, so it don't matter. Good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? Not to the feds, listen. Is Derek Grace the guy who always shows how like he teaches his kids about gun safety and how to load them and all the other stuff? Why y'all calling her everything but little folks? She is little folks. People's is the most we say folks. Not you should know that by now. Gotta check the contractor real quick. What you getting done, Janelle? Timbo, how have you been? Yeah, hopefully I can stick to this Rinko size and kind of leave it at that. I'm debating on whether I want to spend spend any additional time looking at counter trend divergence. Because part of me, I've been saying for a while I didn't think I wanted to trade it anymore, but I feel like if I can get it right, I'll be fine. But I'm probably just gonna focus on everything in the direction of the trend and then counter trend pullbacks, and then eventually if I just feel like that's not enough or I'm missing really good counter trend divergence moves, then I will eventually add it in, but I don't feel like I need to spend any time on it really. But we'll see. So mad this stupid tech issues just put me so far behind. But I've had like at least 2 good trades since. I just kind of miss them. And also just trying to see if they would still work out, considering this damn chart over here is not moving at the same with the same ticks right now. Excuse me. That's him. You're starving. You're thinking burger for lunch? Burger from where? I'm thinking I'm gonna get a nap for lunch. I have to stop going to sleep so late. I have been like taking a nap around 1 o'clock. Bad idea. Because even if I just get like 2 hours of sleep, actually, the other day, I had only got like 2 or 3 hours of sleep that night, 2 or 3 hours of sleep the previous night. And then I only had an hour nap and I was still up till 5 o'clock in the morning off of an hour nap. Like my body is so stupid. So I need to go back to what I was doing before, where when I need to nap, I need to nap as soon as I am done trading. I need to take a nap then and go from there. 74. Because it's just not working. It's not working. 289. I don't know why, but vertical lines on charts just drive me insane. All right. I was trying to figure out what was wrong with these two charts. And that's what it is. Pluto on Mars. What is that? The grill at work. Oh, you want steak? I'm actually gonna go to this restaurant I was talking about. Get a steak bowl or a salmon bowl. Ooh, that sounds good. Burger sounds good too. I wish we had like more poke bowl places. Well, just one near me. When I was working as a travel nurse in Springfield, we had one. Why can I not? Is it the margin? Wait, how do I put? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm still trying to figure out this damn chart. It's not that worst. Okay, 200. Anyway, we had this poke bowl spot 18 right across the street from where I worked, and it was so good. So good all the time. 18. Oh, why am I in so late? And then I get stopped out, and I shouldn't have been stopped out at all, actually. That shouldn't have stopped me out. Kumbaya. Kumbaya. That shouldn't have stopped me out, though. This market just really wants to piss me off today. I don't know how I got filled so late. I thought I pushed the button early. Maybe I didn't. Well, if I was in on time, it wouldn't have screwed me in the first place. It would have came close, but I was filled super late. I don't understand how that happened, but whatever. That was exactly what I wanted to. Yeah, why wasn't I filled when this bar went up there? I don't know. All right, now I have to wait for news. Yeah, if I was filled on time, which maybe I did click the button a little late, I don't know, but I should have gotten filled on this bar, yes, but I should have gotten filled at the limit order entry, not down here. So I'm not really sure what's up with that, but I wouldn't have gotten stopped out if I would have. And then for me to literally be top ticked is crazy. Literally. But that's all right. I'm just gonna double contract starting Monday and might even trade my 25K account. I don't know. Because I actually feel pretty, once I work on my executions, I feel pretty good about where I am at this point. And I don't mind putting that account at risk because it's a 25K account. I only have 600 drawdown left in it anyway. So it's not really a big deal, but we'll see. But yeah, I think I'm just going to get comfortable with what I have, not do anything, no counter trend divergence, and just kind of go from there. Kind of mad about that trade a little bit. Hopefully in the next 15 minutes I can get another trade or two in. Me coming down to a 24 tick chart, I did have more opportunities today than I have been having on the higher tick chart recently now that the volatility is slowed down. So we'll see. I mean, that was exactly what I wanted on that freaking trade. All right, I'm gonna restart at 9:31. Y'all gonna make me make a steak sandwich for my lunch. We still have a few of those steaks left from when we bought them from that truck when we went to my cousin's wedding. They're like thinner steaks or whatever. And it was one night I was being a fat girl and I pan seared two of them, toasted some bread, and oh my God, it was so good. All right, we're approaching the major support level. Just touched it at 302 or 302.50. Tired. What are the fucking odds? Needed the delta to be more than 9. It ends up being 10. This is what I was saying the other day, where I can take these trades where, even though this is a support level and I'm using it as resistance with it rotating like that, as long as the delta of my entry bar is more than the highest bar in the swing, it works. And it was, but I didn't expect it to change to 10 at the last second either. So 2, yeah, 2. It was 2, but they're thin and they're like probably like maybe that size. They're not that big, but I definitely put 2 of them on. Yes, it was fire too. And the way I seasoned it, I didn't need any kind of sauce, no nothing. It was so good. Good morning, True. How are you this morning? Same thing going on with Google. Ooh. All right. Was a little late to the party, but it's all right. That was pretty much like a momentum play off of the support level. Very low volume in this bar, low delta in the bar as well compared to the reversal bar down. And so when volume is lower and the delta is lower, you would think that there's not enough to push the momentum, but it's actually the complete opposite. There's so much momentum that the bar goes without needing a lot of buyers to actually push the market, even though it's counter trend. The same thing works going with the trend as well. I could have gotten to this buy right here, but the support level, the VWAP was right there, so I didn't. Not bestie Apple Jackson, you can't complain. I'm good as well. A little tired, but I'm good. A little frustrated with the tech issues I had earlier, but it looks like it really didn't matter and I could have kept my charts open. I missed like probably 15 minutes of trading trying to fix it and other stuff like that. Basically, my Renko bar on the order flow chart closed before the bars closed on my entry chart and the chart you guys see. And so because of that, the chart over there is off by 1 tick, but I'm still trading. Is what it is. I was a little afraid that it would like change the result of the trade, but it's not so far. So I'm just going to keep trading until I feel like it's actually affecting me. Okay. Ended up with positive delta there. Wonder if any trades have shown up on this new indicator that I got that shows like imbalances in bars, and when price comes back to that imbalance. It's actually pretty cool. I haven't like traded with it yet. I had got like a 68% off coupon because that half trend indicator that I used to use, they had to change the name for some kind of like legal reason, and then they ended up changing the name again. So I think it's been like 2 different name changes. And so 67. No, take it off. And so they gave us a 68% off coupon for being loyal customers, I guess. I don't know. 6. What was the number? Ah, it was 2. Okay. So yeah, I ended up getting that. Let's see. 1, 2. I was right about the Fulls at ETF. Yeah, I've just always heard bad things about them, honestly. And they are, talk about people who habitually close people's accounts with no regard. It's not good. That's why when Janelle was trading with them, I was telling her like, stay under the radar. She was taking a lot of payouts from them. And I think like as long as you're taking payouts over time, small payouts over time, like under $3,000 or less, they usually won't bother you. But past that, But for them to call a 20 tick take profit on ES, even on the Nasdaq, I don't consider that micro scalping. Now, I also don't I don't agree with some of these companies who consider something micro scalping only by the number of seconds that you're in a trade. Like Tradeify, if I'm not mistaken, their micro scalping rule is you have to be in a trade, like 50% of your trades have to be more than 5 seconds, I think. Now, they do say that they use discretion, so like, if they can look at everything on a case by case basis, but I don't like that, because for me that means that I'm leaving it in your hands, you know, and I don't really like that. So for me, when I went up to the 42 tick chart when volatility was extremely high, guess what? My trades were still lasting less than 5 to 7 seconds. It did not matter. It didn't matter. So, yeah, that's kind of frustrating to me, because if I am trading with momentum, and especially because, they have this thing where like, oh, well, if you're in trades for such a short period of time, then we can't copy the trades and all this other stuff. And that's cute. But the reality is most of the time, these companies are not copying traders, right? So I feel like I am being punished for spending a year plus trying to develop a strategy where I'm trading with momentum, where I have a high win rate and things like that. And you're basically punishing me for taking the time to do that. Because the fact that my trades are lasting the same number of seconds on a 42 tick take profit that it was on an 18 tick take profit says a lot. Like I am very slowly but surely getting my strategy where I want it to be, where I am in and out as quickly as possible, and working towards having a high win rate. I shouldn't be punished for that. I shouldn't. So I don't like that. But ETF is just one of those companies where I would never look into them just because of all the bad stories I've heard from people. Even people that I know personally in the trading space have had bad experiences. Can we get one more trading? Maybe? Oh, well, it was iffy. I didn't know what I wanted to do with that. I'm glad I didn't get into it though. I really wanted the volume of that bar to be way more than it was. Probably gonna end up just being break even. But am I actually down 30? That's not what I wanted to do. It's a neutral bar though. If this point of control can change somewhere and not be neutral, I think it's gonna stay neutral. It is. And it's gonna push up anyway. You dirty. Ugh. Ugh. I just get so annoyed. Yeah, that is not high frequency. High frequency isn't even close to that. At least other companies will call it micro scalping and not high frequency. You cannot call 20 ticks on ES high frequency. Like, high frequency is legit. Like, first of all, you can't even do it for the most part manually unless you are literally you have an ATM with a one tick take profit, and every time you close a trade, you just get right back into another one. That is high frequency. Like, most of the time companies will say something's high frequency if somebody's using a bot that's taking like hundreds of trades a day. That's ridiculous to even call that high frequency. That doesn't even make sense. My kid, other grandma, she could put a few thousand in a video, watch it double within 3 years. She gonna be like, that's risky. With your strategy, just keep at it. You're almost there. I am true. You are absolutely right. I am. I gotta show her a 3-year and 5-year chart. Yeah, you're gonna have. The thing is, trenches, unfortunately, even if you show her those things, she's still going to say that it's risky, especially because of what the market is doing right now. Like this market, people already have a certain level of fear when it comes to investing, right? Um, and sometimes it can be the same people who blindly put money into a 401k or a Roth IRA and things like that. But you know, also a lot of people who invest in those kind of things, they choose the low risk, low reward, safer options. And so even if you show her that 3 to 5 year chart, she's still probably going to think it's way too risky because of what the market's doing right now. There's already way too much fear, and there's already fear anyway with investing in the market. You have the fear because it's the unknown, is something that you're not knowledgeable about, and people just have a negative like thought process or negative notion when it comes to investing in the market, period. Like think about how many people, when if you tell them that you trade, whether it's, even if you don't go into what you trade, you just like, oh, I'm a day trader or something like that. It's like they don't think positive thoughts about it. And that 3 year chart is going to show her that the market is trash at the moment. And even though we as investors see this as an opportunity to invest because prices are cheaper, the average person doesn't see it that way. So I don't know if she gonna listen to you. Who's that? 5 points. It's ETF. True, did you get denied a payout from that? True put in the Discord that he does a 12 tick stop loss and a 20 tick take profit, and they called it high frequency. Elite trader funding. I think it was a 12 and 20. Yeah, he said, I just found out using a 12 tick or 12 stop loss, 20 take profit on ES with one trade a day too. That is the craziest thing I've ever heard in my life. How could one trade a day be high frequency? Please, someone explain, because I'm so confused. But I have never heard anything good. Wait, what? That is such a lie. I can't. You got denied a payout for that? That is insane. Actual insanity. That is terrible. Let me see if I can. So one post I see, I've heard horror stories about ETF not being friendly to micro scalping or making up BS violations like yours. Trade Kage, who has one of the unofficial Apex discords, he was a mod with the official one. He got denied from ETF 3 times. And I forget what reasons they gave him, but they didn't close his account. But I've seen people in different discords say that ETF like made up a random violation and then closed their accounts. I think there's a guy fighting with them right now because they said that his IP address is coming up in different accounts, but he is so adamant That's another thing. I've heard multiple people say that that is the reason why their accounts got shut down, is because ETF tells them out of nowhere when they go to request a big payout that their IP address is on multiple accounts in the company, but they don't ever provide any proof. And these are not people who are using VPNs or VPSs. They're at home trading and they never leave their location. They're not trading from mobile or anything. They're trading from the same Wi-Fi, or same internet at home. Yeah, it's a mess. Yes, please post the details, True. I would like to see it. Like I said, I ETF is always giving me like FTT vibes a little bit. Not from a standpoint of they're gonna, well, I mean, they might end up closing down, I don't know. But they like to do retroactive rule changes, and not the kind that these people say Apex does, because they weren't retroactive, but real retroactive rules, kind of like what UProfit did, where UProfit decided to make some rule changes, and like if you violated those rules within the past, I think it was like 2 weeks, they actually shut your account down, even though it wasn't a rule. It was literally insane when all of that went on. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Somebody posted ETF need to go ahead and take themselves out of business. I'm weak. All right, let me show y'all the account. I'm pretty sure I am down for the week. I know for sure. I don't really know how much. Probably not that much. Let's see. No, it is that much because I think I had a negative like $400 day or something. So I think I'm down like 500 or something for the week, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. I'm not really bothered. Like I said, next week I'm gonna up the ante on the accounts because it renews next Saturday. So basically, I am about $130 negative on the account overall, and then I have about $1,500 of drawdown left. So I'm going to probably spend this weekend doing a little bit more back testing, possibly, I don't know, on just what I feel most comfortable with, which are the pullbacks in either direction, trend or counter trend, and then divergence in the direction of the trend. And I think I'm just going to leave it there. I feel like I should be able to get more than enough trades in with just those where I don't need counter trend moves. But we'll see. The goal is to try to pass this account next week. And with 5 trading days, I basically need to kind of average about $600 in profit a day, which is why I'm going to increase the contract size. So if I can pass this next week, then I will start trading my 25K PA and then probably this TPT account together. I'm still like worried about the copy trader because even though these motherfuckers told me 2 months ago that it would be fixed by the end of the week, that particular week, and then they came back a couple of weeks later and said it was going to be fixed that weekend. Last I checked a couple of days ago, there's still no update. So I'm a little afraid to put too many of my accounts at risk. And then also, obviously, I want to kind of get to a payout first before I feel comfortable like risking all of my accounts. Now, I could tell you I'm never going to be that person that trades my accounts in cohorts and groups. No, we're going to risk it all, baby, because I didn't take this long trying to perfect my strategy to not feel comfortable enough to risk everything at once. But that'll be after I get my first payout. So let's see if I can pass it by the end of next week and we'll see. But I thank you guys for tuning in to the stream. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early Monday morning at 9 a.m. No, 8:45 Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day, your weekend. Be safe. Enjoy your holiday. And I'll see you guys Monday. Bye.